What's going on, everybody? Ricks TV back with another video, and in today's video we'll be discussing why the Lakers traded for Donovan Mitchell should be a top priority and why this trade would benefit both parties long term and short term. Now, after the Los Angeles Lakers overpaid LeBron James, even though I still think it was a genius move, being as though LeBron James is ineligible for a no trade clause and the Lakers front office can trade him whenever they feel like it, which I think they will do sometime next season or the season after that. And I think it would perfectly work out for LeBron James and whatever team he's traded to, because if perhaps this season doesn't go well with the Lakers, LeBron James will have to be paid a 15% pay increase from any team that he's traded to, which was a genius move on LeBron James' team's behalf. But from assessing this roster this season, to the extremely tough up-and-coming schedule that the Lakers have, to the so-called league experts projected where they believe that the Lakers will finish this season, in which they were actually being generous and has the Lakers actually winning more games than I do. I actually have the Lakers winning about around 19 games this season. But anyway, here's why I think the Los Angeles Lakers should trade for Utah Jazz guard Donovan Mitchell. Now, the Lakers should offer the Utah Jazz Anthony Davis, Russell Westbrook, Taylor Horton Tucker, and 2 first-round picks, which is more than enough, right? For Donovan Mitchell, Jordan Clarkson, Patrick Beverly, and Hassan Whiteside from the Utah Jazz. Now, I think that this is a fair enough trade for both teams. The Los Angeles Lakers would get much younger and better. They will have rim protection, and Hassan Whiteside, they'll be adding a great former 6th man of the year in Jordan Clarkson, who can create his own shot, a bona fide scorer, and more importantly, he's a phenom in Los Angeles, so he could reunite with the Lakers. The Lakers, in my opinion, would just need to add another sniper, another shooter that they could just slide in for LeBron James purposes, being as though LeBron James likes to be surrounded by shooters. But Donovan Mitchell would be a young walking bucket, great at finishing at the rim. He's fearless. He doesn't get starstruck by LeBron James. I think that he'll take upon himself to take over a game and not just stand around and the offense be stagnant just waiting for LeBron to take over. No, he'll just take over a game, similar to that's how Kyrie Irving was. That's how Dwayne Wade was. They were just fearless. They like, this is my team, I'm taking over at all costs. But I think him and LeBron James would be a really good duo, a really good fit. And also including Patrick Beverly in the deal, it will push and challenge LeBron James, not just LeBron James, the entire team defensively. But as far as for the Utah Jazz, I think they should be in a rebuild phase at this current moment. They just let go their I think he's a 2-time defensive player of the year, well, their best defensive weapon in Rudy Gobert. And they could never get past the second round in the postseason. So it's just time to move on. But the reason I don't think this trade will ever happen is because, and I think this is going to be a roadblock for the Lakers, for any team that's looking to make a trade, because the Lakers will be looking to offload Russell Westbrook. But I think a lot of teams will be hesitant and turned off by a Russell Westbrook trade due to how the LeBron James fanboys in the media has destroyed his character and his image to the masses, and now they'll refuse to even take a chance on Russell Westbrook, even though I think Russell Westbrook in another situation will go back to playing how the old Russell Westbrook played. LeBron James made this bed, now he has to lay in it, and he has to live with the decision of trading for Russell Westbrook. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all get in that comment box, like, share, subscribe. I'm out.